yo, matter of fact, I'm see what it would have done too. Mark would have been like, nah, I'm stubborn. I'm gonna cut my hair. I don't care what you say. Chick would have been like, oh man, I'm thinking about giving you some pussy with them dreads and shit. But now, all right, I'm good.
Well,
I'm good. Ain't
since she wasn't giving me none.
Yeah.
She ain't tell you she was gonna do something. She would have said, I was gonna use some pussy before you cut them dreads off. You'd be like, shit. I need to go to shit back now. Clack.
Oh wow.
Stop fretting. No, but real talk though, like usually when your woman say don't do that or she like that on you, you be like, yeah, mother, you like that shit. Niggas still got Jerry curls in fucking California because a woman told them to keep them.
This dude's still with Jerry curls in California.
Yeah, because a woman said, nah, I like that. I like that, Mark. Don't cut them shits.
Third quarter now underway, guys.
Yep, and GS is down by 11.
Yeah. You think they're missing Iguodala?
Houston's
still
meltdown
hurt.
ain't happened yet, though. Houston's meltdown ain't happened yet. Just wait for it.
Golden State is due for a run, and they down by 8.
Yeah, see, now it's 8. It went from 11 to 8. Yeah. I'll put like this. James Harden. If Houston win this game, I'll give Houston credit that I've never wanted to give them. You know what I mean? But nah, right. I mean, it's way too much talent on Golden State not to pull out a game 7.
Nah, dude, you got. I disagree.
Nah,
there's not too much talent on Golden State.
No. I disagree with the fact that Houston is not the same Houston that you've been accustomed to seeing. Like, they got toughness this year. So not only do they have guys that can score, but they got they got that Chris Paul toughness, PJ Tucker toughness. Like in years prior to, like once they got down, or like when Golden State started moving, they would just relinquish and be like, yeah, that's it, we done. But now they like in their face, yo, and that makes a difference. That makes a difference, yo.
The Houston Rockets have been. Wait. Hold on.
The Houston Rockets playing better defense.
First of all, I didn't say they weren't what I didn't see. That's not what I said. I said I'll give them credit that I haven't given them before. And technically, I don't mean Houston. So I'll take that back. I didn't mean Houston. I mean James Harden in particular. When we came in, when we did the first playoff show.
Right.
I was with Houston, so I know what Houston brings to the table. But I also know what I saw from Houston in these games that they lost in this series. And I know what I saw from James Harden. So that Chris Paul toughness, that sounds great, that looks great when he's playing. He's not playing right now. And PJ Tucker can have all the toughness PJ Tucker can have all the toughness he wants to have, and he could be all he want to be. But he's fucking PJ Tucker. No disrespect.
I was gonna bring that up too.
Talking about.
So like I just said, Golden State has a lot of talent. Have a lot of talent on that team, and they've been there before. If Houston, so I stand with what I said. If Houston pulls this out, they deserve all the respect and credit in the world, and I think that's very fair. I think that's fair as a motherfucker.
I was talking to one of my homeboys, and I was telling them that basically Houston just wasted time and money with Chris Paul because this man has a history of getting injured during the playoffs.
At the wrong time, man. Jesus Christ, games.
He has a history, so instead of him saying, I mean, this you can't deny it. So instead of him agreeing, he's gonna say that's irrelevant. That don't mean nothing. Like Houston picked up Chris Paul because he was available. Let's just be real about that. Any smart GM would have been like, nah, we passing on him. We trying to win the championship, not get to the second round and your hand get broken or your ankle or your hamstring, and then we ain't blew money on you. We trying to win a championship. So I seen this coming. Right. I called it with Chris Paul. I called it.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it real. When they signed Chris Paul, I was kind of like, for what? That's not what they needed, and I didn't know how that was gonna work with James Harden and Chris Paul in that offense. But it worked very well. I was very surprised how well it works with those two guys controlling the ball. So you know what I mean? I was very surprised. But Chris Paul, unfortunately, he gets hurt at the wrong time, man, in the opportunity. I mean, it's no fault of his own. I mean, your body's your body. He just gets hurt at the wrong time, man. He gets hurt at the wrong time.
I think he plays too hard. He plays too hard.
Nah, it's freak accident.
The hamstring thing. Nah.
Freak accident.
Well, the hamstring part. the hamstring part.
Remember he
the
broke
hands,
his hand
that's
in the
freak.
playoffs?
Yeah, the hand thing, that's a freak accident. That's a freak accident. He hit the ball and something like that, and he broke his hand. That's a freak accident. But the hamstring thing, that's like you going in real hard, playing real hard. I think when they brought him in, I'm just saying the stress on your body and him going real hard, because he's never been like somebody that extended himself out like offensively. Like he opened up on the offense in this series. He's opened up on the offense, and historically that's not been his game. That's not been his forte.
You never seen Chris Paul open on offensively?
Like 2 or 3 quarters, I'm talking about where he's just taking the game over, like one.
I think give me scoring wise.
He's always been doing
like
that.
41
wait.
points.
Yeah, I know what
That's
he
not
means.
Chris Paul.
Wait.
That's not Chris Paul type
open
game.
up games offensively?
No, not like that. Not like that.
Really?
Not like that.
Wait. You didn't see that in New Orleans. You didn't see that in Charlotte. You didn't see it in New Orleans. You didn't see it in LA with the Clippers. You never seen Chris Paul.
Nah.
I'm assuming you watch
with 41 points.
You've never seen Chris Paul play that well
in a game
ever in his career.
With 41 points and 15 assists, not with the points like that. Nah, with the assists, yes. Not with the points.
No, with the points too. When he's with the Clippers and they played against Memphis, he totally took over that game.
He had to do shit like that.
Yeah, well, we talking about real teams. Come on now. What'd you say, Memphis?
Oh my God! Now we doing that.
Memphis was a good team doing that
Memphis
time.
was a good team.
What are you?
Come on, B.
Memphis?
First, you never seen Chris Paul play hard
Memphis?
offensively. Now Memphis wasn't a real team. Come on.
No.
What we doing right now? What we doing right now, man?
We bullying right now. We gonna have to. Man,
if you're gonna say stuff like that, we gonna have to, man.
No. Chris Paul is never. And it's I've never seen him perform like that on the offense.
Mark, bring the stats up, please, about Chris Paul numbers, man. Mark, bring
playoff numbers.
Bring playoff numbers. Yes, playoff regular season. Whatever. Bring them up, man. Right now, please.
Game by game.
Mark, did you hear what the brother just said, man? Bring up some fucking numbers, please.
Y'all keep talking.
Yeah, I think when they brought Chris Paul on, they brought more defense, more of a defensive mentality to the team, and a culture of holding each other accountable. I think that's mostly what his benefit was, because these are the same dudes that's been there, besides P.J. Tucker and Bob Moute. And Trevor Ariza, he's playing even better defense. You got Eric Gordon playing defense. It's like dudes is like really going after it.
Who was the point guard in Houston last season?
Who was what?
Who was the point guard? Well,
Patrick
Harden was
Beverly.
technically.
Patrick
Harden
Beverly.
Harden was technically the point guard last
He
season.
was good
But Patrick Beverly ran he guarded the smaller players, right?
Yeah.
What kind of player, for anybody listening right now, I'm gonna ask this question at the whole room. What kind of player was Patrick Beverly, people?
Patrick Beverly was a defender, but again, he didn't. It wasn't like he held like he was a leader to hold everybody accountable.
I'm asking everybody. How does Patrick Beverly make his money in the NBA, people?
Playing defense and moving the ball.
Okay, number 2.
Exactly.
Is Patrick Beverly considered one of those, as my man brought up earlier, the P.J. Tucker kind of tough guy and that kind of he's galvanizing the locker room. Patrick Beverly also has that reputation too, don't he?
What was that?
So they didn't sign Chris Paul because he plays defense. They signed him because fucking Chris Paul.
Yeah, they signed him for his offense.
They signed him. I don't know about that.
I tell you what. Mark, man, you keep looking for those numbers, man. I gotta take a piss and get out of here. I'm about to leave work, man.
Okay.
I have a fucking good night, man.
All right, then.
You're gonna stir up the hornet's nest. Wait, you gonna stir up the hornet's nest and then you're gonna leave?
Well, I know I'm right. So no, well, actually, I know I'm right. So I know Mark gonna bring up them numbers. So Mark gonna bring them numbers up, and he's gonna tell you
wait till bring
about
up the
Chris
numbers.
Paul's
So wait till he bring up the numbers.
Chris Paul's basketball career, and you could take your
wait till he bring up the numbers
and your misinformation, and you can figure that you can.
Wait till he bring up the numbers.
You need to hit it up.
Wait till he bring up the numbers. Okay, wait till he bring up the numbers.
You talk about Chris Paul's offensive player. Talk about you never seen him open up offense.
Hold on. Hold on.
Not like he has. Not like he has in the.
Hold on, I got some numbers for you. His first year in the playoffs with New Orleans, he averaged 24 points a game. He took 18 shots a game.
Right.
And I'm gonna give you last year's numbers. He averaged 25 for the Clippers.
Right.
Took 19 shots a game. Year before, he averaged 23 in the playoffs, took 19 a game. This year, he's averaging 21, and he's taking 17 shots a game. For his career, he's averaged 16 shots a game in the playoffs and averaged 21 points a game.
Right.
Along
so
with
for him
his
to be opening up and scoring 40-something points.
Oh, God.
He just gave you
a fucking average. He's averaged more than the he's taking 41 points. What are you listening to, man?
No. So how many games in the series has he had like 41 points or over 40 points, and he's dominated the game? Because James Harden's been off in the series, and the offense,
Mark, let me ask you a question,
offensive load.
Mark, I have to ask you a question. You gave the numbers, right? I've never been great at math. Never. I'll give you that, right?
Right.
I know how to count certain things that we can't talk about on the radio, but let's get to this, okay? How much did Chris Paul average this season for this playoffs?
How many what?
20. How much points did he average this playoffs? Is he averaging right now for these playoffs?
21.1.
21. Okay. These are the same playoffs that he had a 41-point game on, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So you understand how averages work, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the brother's bringing up he keeps bringing up this 41-point game as the epicenter of Chris Paul's offensive talents being unleashed. Marvel Universe and Thanos Gauntlet.
That's not the point I'm making. That's not the point I'm making.
Hold on, because it is the point you're making, and you're backpedaling right now. So anyway, he had that great 41-point explosion that no one's ever seen Chris Paul ever do, but he's only averaging 21 points a game, correct?
Right.
Correct? Okay. He had other seasons where he averaged 25 and 24 points a game in a playoff series, right?
Right.
Does that not tell you he's unleashed offensive ability in other fucking playoff series in other years, right? Or am I wrong there? Or am I worse at math than I fucking thought I was?
Well, what you're doing right now is you're distorting the facts. You're distorting the facts.
Wow. Oh my God.
You playing Trump. You playing Trump politics right now.
Holy
you playing
shit.
Trump politics right now. Yeah. Now I'm about to explain something to you.
Holy
shit. Let me
explain.
Let me break it down to you.
He had 41 points. He never just fucking 21 for the fucking year.
Let him talk. Go ahead, James.
So when we started the conversation, you said Chris Paul is always getting hurt, and I agree with that. Then I said, well, this year is a little bit different because it's a hamstring. And I said, okay, well, the reason why he probably injured his hamstring is because during this series, during this series, he's been really going hard on the offense, which is not usually what his thing is.
Because you go hard.
Which is not usually what his thing is.
Because you go hard on it.
Let him talk.
I'll let you finish.
Go ahead. You're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go
ahead.
So he's normally not pressing the issue in the game on the offensive end like he has in this series. So therefore, it makes sense that something like that would have happened. There's been like 2 or 3 games where James Harden has been off. Like it was a span where he missed like 23 pointers in a row, and Chris Paul was the one that was shooting like bearing the brunt of the offense. Like when James Harden was out and Chris Paul was on the court by himself, he was taking the majority of the shots. He was pressing it on offense. So I'm saying that's probably the reason why he hurt his hamstring. That's it.
Brother, thank you for that. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.